think of it. Morning, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
I
just gotta say, that cake you had yesterday for Ryan J for his birthday.
From Jess Eddy.
Oh my.
She's incredible.
That was crazy.
You missed it.
That was so cool.
Inside, too, was all rainbow. If you go online, you can see the pictures, but it was just beautiful.
When I had my biometric screening, I had to stop into work for insurance stuff, and I was like, I gotta see that cake.
How are your biometrics?
Yeah, they're good. I got good biometrics. But the cake was incredible.
It was incredible.
That was really cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So this weekend, a lot of people are preparing for the big game. Have you heard how expensive the tickets are?
No. I mean, they're sometimes thousands, right?
Yeah, so they said they're the highest they've been in 6 years.
Really?
They said the average ticket price is going for $8,904 to the big game on Sunday. Obviously,
you could buy 2 cars for that.
Yeah. So the Super Bowl for obviously. And then it's in Miami, which I think is part of it, because I think a lot of people just want to go to Miami this time of year.
And Miami, because I looked this up for a different reason. Miami is, in the continental United States, I think the warmest city in February and March.
Yes, I think so too. Even like in November, because I was looking at going to Miami for my birthday, and even in November, it was one of the warmest. The cheapest ticket right now is $4,845. And I can imagine if that's the cheapest ticket, like, do you even see the game? Like, why aren't you just at a bar at that point?
Yes, exactly.
Watching it on a big screen. But I suppose it's the experience. It's saying that you went, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just thought it was kind of crazy. I think, because it's vacation week, it's kind of nice to think about time off and getting out of town, whether it's Miami or a cruise or wherever you want to go. But here's an interesting would you rather, because they did this survey. You know how we've talked about the fact that in like Canada and different places, or France, I think it was, they're looking at shortening the work week. Making it 4 days versus 5. Well, they were talking about this study that they did, and they asked, would it be better? Would you rather have shorter work days and still work 5 days a week, or a shorter work week and only work 4 days?
100% shorter work week.
Okay, so I thought you were going to say that, and this is what I thought was interesting. The reasons they gave.
Well.
I know, but the reasons they gave kind of persuaded me to the shorter work days argument, because they said they think it'll be more impactful, because they say the time that we have with our friends and family is based on the time after work hours. So they said, parents with kids are not going to have any less rush those 4 days. And if it's about quality time with people, you're actually going to have more quality time if you shorten up the day. Whereas if you've got an extra day during the week, you're going to fill it.
Yeah, the way I look at it, honestly, is 4 days instead of 5, 4 outfits, for example.
So you're thinking our work specifically.
5. Yeah, because it's like that's
4 days of wearing makeup instead of 5.
You don't have to try to do a different outfit. But also hair, makeup, just getting out of the house, lunch, all of those things. I think to have one whole last day.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's interesting.
I know. I just thought it was kind of an interesting would you rather. I sort of tipped over to the shorter days, but I don't know. It'd be nice to have long weekends.
Yeah.
Take longer vacations, longer trips home, all that good stuff.
Yeah, more time off.
Yeah.
And so many Americans leave so many days on the table of vacation.
Right.
Speaking of just vacation and this thing, there was an interesting article in Real Simple magazine about how to create distance between you and your phone.
Like physical distance, leave it in the other room?
Yes, like leaving it in the other room. In fact.
Which you do at night. I don't do, because I use it as my alarm.
No, I don't always do that at night.
Oh.
My thing is making my kids do that.
Okay.
But I justify that, of course. But it's funny when you said leave it out of the bedroom.
Yeah.
Their tip, which is fascinating, was to leave your phone by the front door, kind of like an old-fashioned phone that would ring and you'd have to go to it and answer it.
So when a burglar comes in, they can take it.
Okay, the back door. Yeah, exactly. But something that you take with you when you leave the house. But here's the thing. They said, hey, you're waiting for an important call, turn the ringer up. If you need to look things up or answer texts, do it in the foyer standing. Keep it short, leave. They said we are not meant to curl up, cuddle up, and get comfortable with our phone as our companion.
I do that all the time.
I know. This is
snuggly,
about digital decluttering. So snuggly. And they also said, get rid of stuff on your phone too, like so many apps you don't use, stuff like that.
That's interesting, because they talk about in this article that I just read that I loved. There's one about making new habits and how many days it takes to make a new habit.
30.
Well, it's not just about one habit. It's about all different kinds of habits, and you're going to be surprised.
365.
It's totally not that. I got to find it. Here it is. Oh, I ripped the cat head off. Okay. So anyway, they talked about in this magazine, which I loved, is that like it's not about willpower. Remember when we've talked about that recently? Yeah. It's not about willpower. It's about your brain and how it works, and this primitive brain we have versus the rational brain and how to use it. Well, anyway, they talk about they say if you're trying to kick the habit of procrastination, delete apps off your phone that basically suck your time and away from your dedicated work. So just exactly what you're saying. But these forms of making a habit muscle memory, this is how many days it takes for. The first one is adding a piece of fruit to your diet, so something healthy. Guess how many days it takes? You say 30.
Well, to just add fruit?
Yeah, just add fruit.
A week,
something healthy.
7.
65 days.
What?
For it to become a habit
people, you're
within
slow
your
learners.
brain. And the whole point is making it on autopilot. And then they say drinking something healthy, whether it's water or tea or whatever, that takes 59 days. Exercise takes 91 days to make it an autopilot habit. So that's why I think people are good through January and then they still fall off. And they're like, why didn't this work for me? Well, apparently research shows 91 days for exercise.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
I was going to say something about vacation that I'll save for tomorrow, but it's interesting you talk about how long to make it a habit. But I have some real help on how to get motivated, especially if you're sedentary. Because the hardest thing is to go from being still to just laying around to moving, because it hurts.
It hurts.
So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Some great tips. But our sound off for today on Facebook, go to our Facebook page and tell us, what is your dream vacation destination?
Where you want to go?
This is so fun to start dreaming about it. We're talking about vacations all week, so it's perfect.
Mine's Machu Picchu in Peru.
Oh,
that's where I want to go.
Go to Facebook.